Hey y'all.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
Wait for what?
Okay, go ahead.
Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land. Your favorite little keto goofball / yo-yo, Keto Diamond, and Mr. KD here.
You're not a very good yo-yo.
That's what the scale does. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I've used keto to lose 136.8 pounds. And by his calculations, which are wrong, he's lost 50.
That ain't what I meant. Y'all misunderstood. What I meant to say, when I should choose my words better, I know, is that on the keto diet, I have lost a total of 50 pounds. Not that I've lost 50 pounds, that I have lost a total of 50 pounds.
So for those of y'all who don't know what's going on.
For God's sake, people, I am never right. My wife will never let me be right. Please let me be right once.
They said no.
I know they said no.
So anyway, what happened was, the first time he tried keto over a year ago, he lost 30 pounds. The second time he started keto, he's lost 20 pounds. So he says he's lost 50 pounds.
No,
in total, yes.
In total, I have lost 30 pounds. I've only lost 30 pounds.
And my argument is, if that's the case, my ass, the yo-yoer, has lost 500.
Fine, you lost 500. I'm good with that.
Okay, now shut up and let's do this. So we're going to read an article today from Shape Magazine. Why this dietitian is completely against the keto diet. I got some things to say about that.
I read it, and the only thing I can say is, idiot.
We got to be nice. We can't call people names.
Miss Idiot.
That's your majesty, idiot.
Okay.
We better hush. She might have
the keto diet might be a hella popular right now, but this nutrition wants you to see beyond those addictive transformations, photos, and all that avocado.
It does say all that avocado. Okay. Anyway, so quickly, the reason there's so many addictive before and after photos is because keto works. Okay, go ahead.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I know, right?
The keto diet is taking the fad diet arena by storm. Folks are turning to the diet as a means of weight loss, and some believe that it can also help with a slew of health conditions.
This girl believes that because it did. 24 of 25 medically diagnosed diseases gone, and a whole lot of weight to boot.
But still crazy.
Totally fat diet. Whoa.
The one that needed to be fixed, you still have.
Okay, technically too, because you're talking about the mental disorder. Read.
But even though you may know someone who swears by it, and now me, I swear about to now. Damn, I got dirty looking for that kitten. But even though you may know someone who swears by it, as a dietitian focused on health, delicious food, I've never been able to condone such an extreme diet, whether used as a way of life or a time-bound diet to reset.
Wait, stop. Come on now. I gotta, that's bullshit. Y'all didn't hear that. My bad.
I heard it.
That's malarkey. Anyway, hold on. Keto has plenty of delicious foods. And why are you leaning on me? You're making me, both of us, wobbly. Hold on a minute. There was some of it here that I want to bitch about. She can't condone such an extreme diet. It's not really that extreme. There's plenty of foods I can eat. And if you need a foods list, KetoDiamond.com, free foods list, go check it out.
An extreme diet would be Weight Watcher, where you can only eat that little much and you're cutting your calories, instead of the keto diet where you just cut the carbs and eat as much as you want.
Relatively.
Which one is more extreme?
Right. Well, I mean, also, I don't know anything about Weight Watchers. That might not be how it works, but I know there's
you cut your calories.
And a bunch of craziness.
Any other diet, the only way to lose weight on it is to cut your calories.
Pretty much calories in, calories out, which has never worked. If it did, we would all be preaching the praises of Weight Watchers and Slim Fast.
It does work if you starve yourself.
If you do it forever. I mean, look at Oprah. She's not.
Here's a dive into the high-fat and virtually carb and sugar-free diet, and why I am just not a fan.
I am. Sorry.
It takes the enjoyment out of food.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Just the byline. Just the title of that particular article. It takes the enjoyment out of food. On occasion it can, because you have to be very careful with what you eat.
Yes, I agree with 100%.
You have to think about it really hard and make sure you're making the right choices. But on any good diet, you're going to have to do that anyway. There are certain foods.
I don't think it takes the enjoyment out of food. I think the chef takes the enjoyment out of food. She likes food plain, just plain.
I
To
like
me,
hot sauce.
I've got to have flavor, or I do not like it.
So,
I will eat it, but I will never, ever, ever request it.
I could live off salt, ranch, and hot sauce. I
Now,
really could.
I have seen on other people's channels plenty of stuff that look absolutely delicious.
Well, go marry them girls.
But I will say, out of the things, all the things she cooks, the beef is good. I got no problem with that. And her spaghetti. I absolutely love her spaghetti.
Guess what I'm making tonight? Because I made the beef, right? I was thinking about putting the spaghetti sauce on it and chopping up zoodles to go in it. Not zoodles, but they would be zucchini.
Yes.
The little round zucchinis.
That's fine. It'll be the same thing. It tastes the same.
We'll talk about it later. Okay.
All right. To me, food is a fuel, but should also be enjoyed. I agree. You just can't get past the fact that many keto recipes, and I've developed many, don't leave me satisfied, and all the substance and high-fat ingredients tend to give me and clients a stomachache.
Only certain things really do that. If you eat too much monk fruit, that will make you nauseous. Too much stevia will make you nauseous. Don't overdo it.
I ain't a dietitian, and I ain't a doctor, and I ain't a rocket science, but if something gives me a stomachache, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to eat it again.
Pick something else?
Yes. Pick something else.
Try a different sweetener.
If your stomach can't handle that, eat something else. There's plenty of choices out there.
Well, I mean, some people don't realize certain things. They're like, what's keto friendly for one might not be keto friendly for you.
I can eat peppers, onions, tomatoes, all that.
And they mess with me. Now,
she looks at one and she's gaining water weight.
Pretty much, especially the hot sauce. But I love that. Oh my God. But what I was going for was like sucralose, which is an artificial sweetener that's in a lot of things. So many people
I can have it.
But it
makes me fatigue. It does not kick me, but it makes me really tired.
It makes me feel all kinds of horrible. It kicks me out of ketosis. So, I mean, that might be something there. She's just, will you leave the stink bug alone? He's just minding his own business, flying around and smacking into stuff.
That's my go-to thing on video.
Okay, well,
it's my fidgety.
Kill the stink bugs later. Can't do this. Where are we at?
They don't leave me satisfied, and the substance and the high-fat ingredients tend to give me and clients stomach aches. The keto diet is more like filling the body medicine to trigger a process, ketosis, using fat as fuel instead of carbs, than it is about the enjoyment of it.
Actually, it's about getting rid of medicines.
Actually, part of that statement is true, because you are going on this diet to lose weight or to be healthy, or lose whatever medical condition you're trying to lose, if it is one, or if it's just weight, whatever the reason is, it is to be healthier. And it's more about getting to that ketosis than it is about the enjoyment of food. But it does not mean you cannot still enjoy your food. Yeah. Because you absolutely can.
There are many ways to keto.
It just means you're more cautious and you're trying to hold on to that ketosis, which we'll talk about in a little bit, because that's the next thing they're going to talk about. But it is not the flavor factor. The high-fat, moderate protein, and very low-carb diet, which is usually broken down as 70-75% fat, 20-25% protein, and 5 to 10% carbs, can actually leave you feeling physically ill, especially in the beginning. Let me finish all this, and you can all that she's going to say that it leaves you, because you can comment it all at once.
Okay.
After a week or two on the diet, you will enter full ketosis, but until you get there, symptoms like extreme fatigue, the feeling like you can't get out of bed, and the keto flu may occur. The keto flu is the time between your body is adapting to using ketones as energies, which can leave you feeling nauseated with headaches and foggy head. Now, let me comment, then you can. Everything she says isn't totally false. When you first start keto, yes, you will be fatigued until you hit ketosis. But not long. It's only maybe a day or two at most. And I've never had the keto flu, but I've heard people talk about it. And yes, you can get headaches, and yes, you can get all that. But again, it don't last long.
Right. Well, hold up. You can actually experience keto flu symptoms for 1 to 3 weeks, depending on how long it takes you to come into ketosis. But if you eat plenty of vegetables to keep your electrolytes good, your potassium and your magnesium, If you salt your foods heavily, you won't go through an electrolyte imbalance and you won't have that problem. It's very simple to conquer and not experience. I never experienced the keto
And
flu,
again,
and he never did either.
I experienced it the first time. I mean, very first time I did keto, I did not get the flu, but I did get extreme, like I'd go to work and I could stand at the computer and go to sleep. Literally, I could go to sleep.
Yeah, but see, you were already in ketosis though, so that should have passed. What you were experiencing was something was
well, I mean, it was
body.
the same as when before I got into ketosis. It was actually worse before. When I got into ketosis, I had a boost of energy, but then it faded because of the Powerade Zeros.
Yeah,
but,
so he couldn't have those good. I'm in pain now, but that's not the keto flu.
It sets you up for failure. I mean, any diet sets you up for failure if you don't follow the regimen.
Yeah, pretty much. But go ahead, read that little section so I can bitch about it.
You maintain ketosis, you must continue to eat very low carb diet. All right, every person's thresholds for carbs is slightly differs, which you figure out as you go along. This diet simply leaves no room for flexibility. It's a plan that you must stick to without fail. No 80-20 bounce here.
But most dieters, in fact 98% of all dieters, fail. Not on keto though.
And
keto
not
is up
only
in that
that,
game. Plus, if you're only doing any diet 80 to 20%, 80% of the time, you're going to fail anyway. Because you're going to gain weight, you're going to quit, you're going to get tired. You can't do a diet 80% of the time and actually experience the results you're trying to experience unless you just want to lose 5 pounds. And let's face it, most of us were morbidly obese. 5 pounds is not the goal. I'd like to lose
5 pounds, but I can't.
You'll live. Go ahead.
Okay. Jumpstart. Oh, never mind. Let's skip this one.
They threw an ad in there.
This can be tough for folks who need a cheat day, but it can also take a mental toll on the dieter. In a usual diet plan, when you go off of it for a day or two, you just get right back in the saddle and start again. With keto, it's more than that. You need to start from scratch. Okay, go ahead.
Make your next meal keto.
You don't have to start back over from scratch.
No.
Matter of fact, once you have reached a fat-burning state, if you get kicked, your body will transition back into it quickly.
Once you're fat adapted, your body will jump back into ketosis much quicker than it did the first time.
It is not. I went literally about 9 months off the diet, and when I got back on it, it did not take me more than 3 days to get back into ketosis.
He's absolutely right. It took him 3 days. And that once your body becomes fully fat adapted, it's used to that. It doesn't take long at all to get back into it.
That was almost a year of eating high carb diet. Well, not even
drinking
diet.
A lot of damn Mountain Dews.
Yeah, a lot of Mountain Dews.
But I mean, I have no problem getting back on it. Some people will. And if you do, just keep making your next meal keto, and visually it will stick. You just got to keep pushing.
And if you can't remember that, she sells a shirt that you can buy that says that exact statement. Go get it. That way you'll never forget it. Make your next meal keto. This can be tough for folks who need a cheat day. Okay, I already read that.
Oh, 1 second though, about the cheat day. You can cheat on keto. You're going to feel like hell physically because every pain you've ever had is coming back. And
not true.
Okay.
It depends on what you get kicked with. If you decide to have a cheat day and you kick yourself with carbs and no sugar, you might feel a little tired because those carbs are going to burn out fast. But in general, you're not going to feel like crap.
Right.
Now, if you go eat a damn donut, you might as well stay in bed all day because you're going to feel like crap.
A cheat day with a piece of pizza versus a cheat day with a donut, 2 completely different things. The pain level with the donut is real. The bloating with the donut is real. But at the same time,
you have a lot of health issues. I have none. So when I cheat, I do get a headache. I do feel tired, but I do not have the swelling and the pain that she has. So to me, it's an even trade. I get a load of sugar. It gives me a headache. It's the same as eating ice cream, getting a brain freeze to me. So
he did 3 brain freezes in a row.
Enjoyed every one of them.
He did not. Neither he was.
It was a strawberry shake, and it was my favorite.
Stop triggering people. I read the damn article.
With keto, it's more than that. You need to start from scratch. We just said, no, you don't. You get yourself back into ketosis, which can take a few weeks, days or weeks. No, it don't.
What days? Yes, weeks. No.
Generally, if you've been on keto for a while and you kick yourself, generally the next day you'll be back in.
For me,
as long as you stay true to the diet. When you go decide, okay, I'm gonna have a cheat day, and you decide to go back into the diet, you stay true to it. You know, low carbs, medium protein, high fat. You will go back in really fast.
I've been doing keto for over 2 years. One time during somebody's birthday or baby shower or something, I fell off, y'all. I ate 4 cupcakes. I was like, crap, I'm in so much trouble because I felt so bad. I did go up in weight the next day, but through the blood ketone meter, the next day I was back in a full state of ketosis because I've been doing this for so long.
It's the same with me. Even though I went that whole span without being in ketosis and not on the diet, when I get kicked now, it takes me no more than a day to get back into ketosis. Now, mind you, it's not my normal high level, but it's ketosis nonetheless.
A low level, yeah. Good. I was in a 0.5, and that was pretty good at the time.
So, we all agree, it don't take no week to get back into ketosis once you fat adapted. So, this can really make you feel bad about yourself and take a physical toll on your well-being and self-worth.
Can I say it now?
Yep.
Okay, so cheating on any diet can do that to you. I used to work out every day, or try to. If I quit for just one day or didn't do it one day, I never went back to working out.
Let's use this as an example. If you're going to the gym every day trying to lose, let's say you're 175 pounds, you want to get down to 160, and you're trying to lose 15 pounds, and you're eating all these donuts, but you're going to the gym. Do you really expect to lose weight? But in your mind, you're thinking, well, I'm going to the gym, it should balance out, and you're going to start feeling bad. And what's going to happen? You're going to stop going to the gym because you're thinking it's doing nothing. When the fact is, you eating all that carb is what's...
Well, I mean, I've known also, I know a lady who's been on the cabbage diet. She ate nothing but cabbage for 3 months, lost like, I think it was 45 pounds.
Terrible diet.
She lost like 45 pounds and she was so proud of herself. But the minute she started eating regular food again, guess what happened? She gained 60.
Yeah, it comes... I mean...
And I've seen her go on multiple diets like this. This is why I've
Let's take what I plan to do at the beginning of the year. Going to the gym. And let's say I actually do this and I get to the size I want, which is around 180, 200. But then I stop going. What's going to happen?
Nothing good.
It's going to turn to fat.
But the truth of the matter is, with all of that, yes, it can take a toll on you. Yes, it can derail you. Yes, if you get on the scale the next day after a cheat and you've gained 5 pounds of water weight, don't worry about it. It's just water weight. It's fine. You should read.
If you're a protein lover, you may think this diet is for you, considering all the other foods that are eliminated. But the diet requires that protein make up 20-25% of your total calories, so eating too many eggs or chicken breasts can make you top this protein amount pretty easily. I got this.
Go ahead.
Yes, by all means, keep your protein where it should be. But if you do want to work out, you absolutely 100% can up your fat. That's all you got to do. Up your fat to match your protein. If you're going to say, do a 50% protein, cut your carbs lower, do 100% fat.
What?
Well, I mean, not 100%, but 50% fat, 50-50. Is what I mean.
I don't know about the working out part of it.
I've watched it, and everybody says the same thing. You can't eat more protein. You just got to eat more fat.
But anyway, they're saying it's too easy to get your protein, right? Is that what they said?
Nah, I wish it was too easy.
See, that's my point. You don't. And a lot of people have a hard time reaching their fat and protein at first. But it's not impossible.
I mean, y'all all know that's been following us since I've been joining in. I need protein shakes to even get close to, and I'm still not getting what I should get, but I'm getting enough to where it's okay.
Okay, we should keep reading.
And say goodbye to eating all low carb veggies that you want, because every gram of carb counts and have to be tallied, or again you fall out of ketosis. Most keto recipes have no more than 8 grams of carbs per serving, and even things like dry herbs can add 1 to 2 carbs. Yes, but not every carb counts. Now,
if you're a total carber, it does. If you're a net carber, it doesn't.
Yeah, it depends on who you are, I guess, but you can have a hell of a lot of veggies and still be under 20.
Some people can get by with a lot more carbs than others. Like me being sick, obese, diseased for years and years, I got to keep my carbs low. He did not have that problem. He's always been healthy and active, so 50 carbs are fine for him, and he's in ketosis. But for me, much over that 20, and I'm going to get slammed. So it's different for everybody.
Every person.
But veggie carbs are pretty much allowed as long as they're green leafy vegetables.
You can eat, even if you follow the regimen perfect and you try not to go over and you're a total net, you can have a hell of a lot of damn vegetables before you hit that limit.
Before I hit my limit, yes.
I mean, I'm talking about you could probably eat a whole pack of broccoli and it would not put you over your limit.
I don't know. Maybe. I ate a whole lot of greens one day and got kicked. But there might have been sugar in that. Not real sure. Anyway, it's not as hard as they make it out to be. But go ahead.
Bottom line, if you don't measure and calculate exactly each food and ingredient, you won't be able to get into ketosis or maintain it. And who wants to be sitting around and measuring and counting everything? Again, this diet really takes the enjoyment out of cooking and eating. I don't measure nothing, but I do keep track of my calories.
But I do measure for him. However, I have met many, many people who do keto just fine. They call it lazy keto. They do not measure. They do not track. I don't recommend that. But they do, and they do. Some of them do it quite successfully. If you're not being successful with it, it might be time to at least track your carbs and go from there. You don't have to weigh and measure all your food. It is helpful, and I've been doing it for so long that I started in the very beginning measuring and weighing everything. Now I don't worry about it too much. Go ahead.
It leaves you short on nutrition.
Malarkey.
Many have lost weight on the keto diet, but that is no surprise. If you're cutting out processed food and eliminating your carbs and protein, it's really tough to eat fat on its own.
Yeah, because it fills you up.
Oh yeah, you won't need much.
It satiates you. And, you know, if you eat.
Think olive oil and butter. How much can you really take in? Gee, that's the only source of fat you could come up with. There's a lot more fat than just that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think about it. You get a good fatty steak. Guess what? That's good fat. The fat on the steak after it's been cooked, that's the best thing in the world. Go ahead.
Those on ketosis do experience a decreased appetite due to higher amounts of ketones in the blood, which can also enable weight loss, but that doesn't mean you're doing it healthy.
And being full and healthy. But go ahead.
The reason you eat a balanced diet, which includes fruits, veggies, dairy, protein, grains.
Vegetables?
Well, they already said vegetables right there, so what's the gems?
Oh, legumes. Okay.
Nuts and seeds is to get a variety of nutrients your body needs to stay healthy. You can do so on a lower calorie diet and successfully lose weight. However, on the keto diet, grains, legumes, and fruit are pretty much eliminated. Berries, watermelon, and apples are allowed sparingly. These food groups provide a ton of nutrients, include fiber, something, and
antioxidants
like vitamin A and vitamin C. Keto diets are also known to have constipation. Yes, sometimes.
Can I comment yet?
Because of the lack of the fiber in the diet. FYI, here are the supplements you should take. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Give me that back. All right, hold on. I got to go back up here. Number one, there are only 2 macronutrients you need. That is fat and protein. You can't live without them. However, you can live without carbohydrates. There is no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. If your body needs sugar to run your brain, it builds it from the protein you eat. It has no problem converting that over. And in fact, that process is a fat burning process when it converts it because it's hard for the body to do. But the body knows how to do it easily. Sorry. You don't need no damn grains. You don't need legumes. Fruit's great, and they're kind of full of it. It said that, you know, most all vegetable fruits are eliminated except berries, watermelons, and apples. Just the berries, sweetheart. Watermelons and apples are not keto friendly. They don't belong on here.
That's why she was struggling with it.
The fiber content, let me tell you something. You're supposed to use your 20 grams of carbohydrates a day for fibrous vegetables. That's what it's supposed to be used for. We don't always do that because, you know, ranch has two carbs and it tastes damn good. So I'm just saying, okay, I need to stop bitching because we're really long. We probably should quit.
It ain't much more.
We probably shouldn't read it all.
Okay, we'll finish the rest of it tomorrow.
Well, I mean, even if we don't, guys, go check out this article. It's by Shape Magazine. Again, the title is Why This Dietitian is Completely Against the Keto Diet. Let us know what you think below about everything we've read and said here. We know we make these very long, but they're kind of fun, and I love to run them out.
If you ain't got a problem with it, leave a comment below about how lengthy these are. If you enjoy it, let us know. We have a lot of fun doing this. I mean, I like arguing, so. I mean, I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Scorpio. So
that's why I'm never right, but still, I try.
I like to argue and win.
We really do enjoy this. We appreciate y'all watching this. Y'all have a good day.
Much love to you. Bye, y'all.